The forecast for summer? Hot, hot, and more hot. We're going to be doing some summer decorating today, so let's get started. So we're going to go ahead and complete a summer tablescape, and we have moved our table set around. It was, the best way I can describe it, we had it in the position of east to west, and now we have it in the position of north and south. So I've already added my table runner to the center of this table. It's just a simple, nice neutral runner. It is a gray and cream window pane type table runner. I have used it before, and it has the little fringes at the end. Now we definitely need a centerpiece for this tablescape, so I am actually going to use this crackle glass ginger jar. This is actually a ginger jar, but I often use it to make large floral arrangements. So I've already polished this up and got it clean, so we're just going to add our florals and make a beautiful summer arrangement. We're going to be using a variety of different types of florals to make this centerpiece. And we have these beautiful florals here that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. These are not new. And then we're going to add some of these beautiful white with the little yellow throats to them. And we're going to add some of these. So I have a mixture of things from Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and also New River Pottery. So I have this little wow set here that I'm also going to be using. It has more of the greenery attached to it. It gives me the flyaways that I need. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with these first, and I'm going to use this in the base of the vase. Okay, so let's go over and get this. Okay, so we're just going to start over here, and the lighting over here is going to be a little bit different. For some reason, the lighting over here gives everything like a yellow cast or something. I don't know why it does that, but you know, I've got on every light that I can possibly put on. Okay, I got light in the ceiling, I got a lamp on, and you know, it still gives me that yellow tint over here. Okay, so maybe I might need to change the light bulbs over here or something. But nevertheless, we're going to start with these. I think I'm going to put this in the center. And when you're making your floral arrangement, you kind of have to play around with it, you know, to get it like you want it. And you just go from there. So I'm going to put this to music, and I hope you enjoy this arrangement. So these are my larkspurs. They have a tint of yellow to them, and I'm just going to add this to kind of frame the seam of the vase. So now we have our centerpiece. Now I did a little bit different because typically I let the centerpiece be the last item that I place on the table, but I wanted to do it a little bit differently this time. So we're going to go ahead and get our place settings into place. I want to officially welcome all our new friends that recently joined the Felicia by the Seasons channel. Thank you so much for clicking that little subscribe button and becoming a part of this wonderful community. So on each place setting, I'm going to use this lacy ruffle charger, and I'm going to use this blue floral plate, And then I'm going to use this little white ruffle or scallop edged salad plate or dessert plate. And then I'm going to top it off with these little adorable, let me wipe that off, make it shiny. This little adorable dessert plate here with a single lemon on it. Okay? And that's how the place setting is going to look. Just like that. I thought that was cute.
No one ever knows where we heading, where the story goes. I just gotta hold on to my path. What feels right in my heart and my soul.
So now I'm gonna add some blue glassware on each setting. I'm going to use my cream colored cloth napkins here, and I'm just going to bunch it up at the top just like this. And then I'm going to use this napkin ring, right here, which is a form of a house, and I'm just going to slide this right on top and pull it through, and it looks like that. So I'm going to place this at each place setting. Now, before we decorate the hutch, I am going to address the knobs that are on this hutch. Now, when I first refurbished this hutch, I cleaned these up, and now they look like they're retarnishing again. And so I am going to take some of this rub and buff here in the antique gold, and I'm going to put some of that on these knobs here and see, can I give these a little refresh. So this is going to be my very first time using this rub and buff. Oops, I was told you only need a little bit. So I'm just going to put a little bit up here if I can. Well, maybe I should just take my finger and do it. Ooh, I'm liking that already. Look at that. Okay, this is what it looked like before the rub and buff, and this is what it looks like after the rub and buff. Of course, I've got to go in and clean that little scrape mark up right there, but you can definitely tell the difference between the two. So this is the current state of my hutch at the moment. I left my candlesticks, I left this large white tobacco basket along with the garland, and also these florals here, because I'm just going to build upon this for my summer decor. My shelves are clear, and this part here I'm going to leave the same. I'm not going to make any changes here. So we're going to get started working on this hutch. And so now I'm just giving you a quick view of all the items that I have pulled to decorate this vintage hutch. And these are the items that I have pulled. We are going to be using Chinsoire, which is a blue and white pattern on pottery. And so this is what I'm going to be using along with all the other items here. If you want a complete description or have a question about any of the items that I used today, just shoot me a question in the comment section and I'll be happy to get back with you. Some of you may remember this hen. I hauled this earlier in the year and I've been waiting all this time to finally use it. And also these plates here are a recent purchase from Hobby Lobby. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to address the candlesticks. I'm going to add some garden bowls on each of those. This wreath at the top of the tobacco basket. So I'm going to set the decorating to music. So let's get started together.
No one ever knows where we heading, where the story goes.
And I'm going to put one on each side of the candlesticks there. Now, off camera, what I did to make these stand up a little bit higher, I do have a little miniature pedestal that I'm going to put these on. So let's get these into place.
No one ever knows where we heading.
I'm going to add my hen in the center, and I'm also going to add some eggs to fill this basket up. So now we're going to finish adding in some more florals to this garland. Of course, I'm going to keep what's currently in here, and I'm just going to add some color. I'm going to add some blue florals. I might add some yellow florals as well. So I'm going to set this whole process to music.
Never knows where we're heading, where the story goes. You just gotta hold on to your path. What feels right in your heart and your soul. I know you always wanna do what's right. I know you rather wanna fight than fight. But every now and then
decorating. So let's move on to this shelf. So this shelf and this shelf here, we're just going to go ahead and add in our plates and all the other accessories. So this is the look I'm going for on those shelves. And I'm going to add this blue salad plate in the center of this white scallop plate.
Never knows where we're heading, where the story goes. You just gotta hold on to your path. What feels right in your heart and your soul. I know you always wanna do what's right. I know you rather wanna fight than fight. But every now and then you gotta pause. Ask yourself, is this right? Stand your ground. You say, I wanna be the hero, 'cause I don't wanna give up. Now I am down at zero. When will it ever stop? I'm only human. How am I supposed to cope? One bad decision.
So now I have completed both this shelf, which would technically is my second shelf, and I've completed the third shelf. So now we're going to move down to the final shelf. Now, because I have this piece on this shelf here, whatever I put on top of this shelf is going to have to be low in volume, low in height in order for it to fit. So I'm going to add a collection of my white houses on top. area, what I typically do is I put a basket with a pillow there, but I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. I'm going to use something unconventional. I went to another room, I shopped my home, and I'm going to just add this beautiful bench. It is, it's gray, and it'll blend in with all my blues, and it will act as extra seating if I had a lot of family over or a lot of guests over. And I'm just going to slide this right underneath there and call this done. So now we're going to go over to my little cozy corner right here. I'm just going to put a simple floral arrangement here to kind of coordinate what's going on in the hutch. Okay, so what I did to create this look is I started off with just plain greenery, and I just took these picks here. I think they're absolutely stunning. I purchased these from New River Pottery, and I just added in 3 of these picks to the greenery that I already had, and it just took it up to the next level. So to take it up to the next level, I'm going to add these white creamy Cabbage Patch roses and insert them in to complete this look.
Easily can open up and let somebody close. No, I'm not one of those who is the center of attention. I'm not one of those. No. Some people might say I am afraid, but I just do things my own way. I don't know why, 'cause I don't like people pleasing. And sometimes they don't see what defines me, but I don't need them honestly, 'cause I got you. Everybody else makes me feel small and dark and lost, but you're not like everybody else at all. You're the only one who makes me talk and walk so tall, 'cause you're not like everybody else at all. You're everything everyone else is not. You're not one of those who judge before they know somebody. I just feel at home. Yeah. You like to take things slow, never stressing anybody. That's just how.
Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that the ideas that I shared in this video motivates you to continue your summer decorating or any other projects that you're doing while we have these warm temperatures. Until the next video, happy decorating. Bye, guys.